Και ήρθε η ώρα να προπονήσουμε και τα υπόλοιπα για να τα κάνουμε και αυτά δυνατά σιγά σιγά. Αλλά λοιπόν, γεια σας όλους, σας είναι ο JohnyThan εδώ και καλώς ήρθατε πίσω στο Pokemon Legends ZA. Λοιπόν, την προηγούμενη φορά, παιδιά, κανονίσαμε κάτι καινούρια Pokemon και τα καταφέραμε να τα εξελίσσουμε, να τα κάνουμε λίγο δυνατά. Όπως βλέπετε εδώ πέρα, ακόμα προσπαθούμε να προπονήσουμε τον φίλο μας εδώ πέρα, να το κάνουμε και εκείνον σιγά σιγά δυνατά. Αλλά σιγά σιγά θα το κάνουμε και εκείνον δυνατό. Και προσπαθούμε να ξαναεξελίσσουμε το Charmeleon μας και να το κάνουμε και εκείνο δυνατό. Αλλά ακόμα θέλουμε μια μεγάλη προπόνηση για να τα κάνουμε αυτά. Και μέχρι στιγμής κατάφερα και τα προπόνησα λίγο κάποια και τα έχω εξελίσει, αλλά το ταξίδι μας ακόμα δεν έχει τελειώσει, γιατί έχουμε ακόμα ένα μακρινό δρόμο μπροστά μας. Γι' αυτό ας συνεχίσουμε. Ένα μικρό κοριτσάκι. Τι είναι? Wanna know what I think the strongest and absolute best Pokemon in the world is? Kakuna. I'm training up the best team of Kakuna the world even seems so. Will you battle me, please? The Kakuna Master. Let me know when you're ready to battle, okay? I can't wait to show you my amazing Kakuna. Are you ready to battle? Okay, φυσικά. Thanks. You're gonna be so jealous of my Kakuna. Okay, δείξε μου τι έχεις. Γιατί όχι, άλλωστε θέλω να τα προπονήσω λιγάκι. Εντάξει, μπορεί να μου το δηλητηρίασες, αλλά δεν πειράζει. Χάσιμο χρόνου είναι έτσι κι αλλιώς. Έτσι κι αλλιώς είναι χάσιμο χρόνου όλο αυτό. Οκ, μπήτριλε. No, I show off my Kakuna and I still lost. Nah. Wow, you're real strong. My Kakuna must have learned a lot from that battle. I hope they didn't get too many X points though. Όχι, πήραμε λίγους πόντους, αλλά δεν πειράζει. Εξελίσσεται. Σε βοήθησε να το εξελίσσεις. Oh no, my Kakuna evolved into Beedrill. At this rare, I won't have a team on a strongest Kakuna. I'll just have a team of Beedrill. Τέλεια. I guess that's fine though. Bug Pokemon evolve super early. There's no helping it. It just means I need to treasure the brief time I get to spend with my lovely Kakuna. Pokemon don't usually evolve on their own. Nah. What? You have to view your party Pokemon and select evolve to trigger their evolution? Are you saying my Kakuna are extra special then? Nah. Wow, I'm happy to hear that. You know, I love Kakuna, but Beedrill are cool too, aren't they? How am I supposed to choose? The Kakuna Master. Καλή σου προπόνηση σε όλο αυτό. Μόνο έτσι θα τα εξελίσσουμε όλα σιγά σιγά. Okay. You did great, John. Τέλεια. We did kinda leave the heavy lifting to you again, huh? That's just the natural consequences of someone improving themselves so thoroughly dependable. For sure, and the job is definitely getting done, but I wonder. Is it really enough to just find and calm down Pokemon after they rough mega evolve? Ποιος ξερει? What do you mean? I'd rather we get at the actual root of the problem. Not that we can do that until we know what's causing rough mega evolution in the first place. I'm sure Quasarico is following whatever leads they have. If they were, you'd think Vinny would at least keep us in the loop. The fact that he hasn't told us anything probably means they don't know for sure yet either. I bet they did tell us anything they knew that could come in handy, even if it didn't directly related to rough mega evolution. This is a promotion match announcement for Trainer John, rank E. The opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You are the first trainer Ivor, rank E. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank D. Ώστε αυτός είναι ο τέτοιος, ο επόμενος μου αντίπαλος, Ivor. Oh, it's Ivor from the first of Justice. Remember when we ran into him? I think it was by the wild zone in Rough Plaza. Ναι, ο τέτοιος, τώρα θυμήθηκα που το Tepic μου ήταν, που είχα Tepic και μετά σιγά σιγά το εξελούσα σιγά σιγά σε Big Night, τώρα θυμάμαι. He runs a dojo that teaches karate of someone other kind of martial arts. I bet you anything he's master fighting type user. I believe their dojo is near just Plaza. What a relief, I know where they are and not have to rank them down like we did with Canary. That was such a chore. That chore was a small price to pay for the privilege of meeting Canary. And I don't recall there being any detective work, you simply used the information I had. So John, do you have a challenger ticket already? Nah, naturally. Why don't you go say hi to Ivor and get a look at him before you two battle then? A promotion match, right? After battling a bunch of rough Pokemon, that's a lot of... be careful. Okay. Θα τον και αυτόν, αφού πρώτον γίνουμε λιγάκι δυνατότεροι. Είναι όλο το δρόμο από εκεί, πρώτο το κάνουμε όμως αυτό. Θα ήθελα πρώτον, πώς το λένε, να προπονήσω λιγάκι τα Pokemon, να προπονήσω λιγάκι τον Charmeleon για να τον κάνω και αυτόν λίγο δυνατό. Έτσι, γιατί θα έχω δύο Charizard. Level 24, ναι, δεν νομίζω ότι είσαι έτοιμος γι' αυτό, αλλά θα δοκιμάσουμε να στείλουμε αυτόν για να σου το κάνει για σένα. Οκ, αυτό σου το κάνει, αυτό σου το δυνάμωσε λιγάκι. Τι έγινε, μου το δηλητηρίασε, οπότε θα πρέπει να πάμε σε ένα Pokemon Center. Ξέρεις κάτι, να το δοκιμάσουμε. Γιατί δεν ξέρω και πόσο δυνατός θα είναι αυτός ο καράτε. Οκ. Δεν ξέρω πόσο δυνατός θα είναι αυτός, αλλά για να δούμε πόσο δυνατός θα είναι. Hey, I remember you, John, right? You beat me in a battle right in front of the other since that one time. What do you want now? I'm here for a... Nah, after. What? You were just rank U. When we battled, you mean you've already reached it several levels? Well, I'm sure you'll understand that I have to ask, you did earn a challenge ticket, right? Of course you did. So that means your battle skills should be on par with Iverson. In which case, I request about both as my chance to get back at you for beating me last time and to see how much stronger I've grown since that day. Sure. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to become the fourth strongest discipline in... Okay, να σε δούμε. Okay, να δούμε πόσο δυνατή έχει γίνει αυτή. Άμα τσοκ είναι. Okay, επιστροφή. You might have me back on the ropes, but I'll prove that the first time I've justice never glitches. Okay. Yeah, δες, σε κέρδισα άλλη μια φορά. So your strength catches... Περίμενε, μου έγινε μαύρη οθόνη. Μου γίνεται συχνά μαύρη οθόνη εδώ πέρα. Plus moves, so you strength outside mine once again. Ναι. Και ήσουν και πολύ κοντά. You're just too strong. Does Team MZ have their own dojo with even harsher training than ours? Or what? I have to admit that you've really mastered your skills here. This seed of mastery is for you. A seed of mastery. Cool. If you bring me seeds just like that one, I'll help your Pokemon turn their moves into plus moves. But I have to admit, I've been talking up with you, taking up your time battling and talking about plus moves and all, but the truth is that Iverson isn't even here at the dojo today. Neither is it the sisters Jiwin. It's actually pretty unheard of for both of them to be gone. Yeah. Gwyn. Where are you? So she's not here either, huh? Then. That's right, Sensei. I haven't seen her today. Oh, you're the trainer who defeated Josie outside Wild Zone 3, no? Wait, don't tell me. You're here to join the First of Justice, aren't you? No, I'm here to battle you. Here's your opponent for your next promotion match, sir. Ah, I see. Well, I don't have a Rotom phone, so I'm afraid I cannot verify any of that right now. You don't have a phone? Nah. I've tried using Rotom phones in the past, but for some reason they always break as soon as I so much as press a finger to them. So I rely on my younger sister, Gwyn, to handle everything smartphone related, but I haven't seen Gwyn since yesterday. My apologies, John. I'm just so worried about my poor sister I can't think of anything else. I'm heading out again to search for her. I'd be honored if you would face me in a battle after my sister and I are reunited. Now, if you'll excuse me. And he's off again. Sensei has stamina in spades, but I don't think he'll have much luck finding Gwyn on his own. In a huge city like this, maybe there's someone he plans to ask for help, though someone who's good at finding people. Know anybody like that in Lumios? Emma, mipos. That sounds right. I think you should help Sensei find her sister. Once he knows where she is, he'll be able to focus on your promotion match. Fair enough. Okay, αλλά πρωτού το κάνουμε όμως αυτό, πρέπει να γιατρέψουμε τα ποκεμον μας. Άρα να πάμε πίσω στο σημείο που ήμασταν. Ναι, εδώ ήταν που είχαμε γνωριστεί την προηγούμενη φορά. Δεν το ξέχασα. Εδώ ήταν που γνωριστήκαμε. Περίμενε. Η καινούργια μου κίνηση. Όχι αυτό. Change moves, αυτό. Firefang, ναι. Εδώ είναι και αυτός. Hello there, John. What's bringing you up here? Well, meet once again, John. As I mentioned it before, I'm searching for my sister Gwyn. But this detective says she cannot help me. No, what I said was that I can't help you without more to go on that she's missing. I'm happy to help look for your sister, but I need you to answer my question. I understand. Ask me anything. I'll answer to the best of my ability. Where does your sister like to go when she's not at home or the dojo? That would be the city hall. City hall? I see your sister certainly has her unique interest, doesn't she? Well then, maybe we can find some clues as to your sister whereabouts if we go there. Understood, I'm on it. He just left. If Minnie was feeling better, it could search for his sister using his telephone. Oh well. I could use your help, John. We'll be waiting for you in the Gen district. Let's work together to protect the peace of Lumios. Έγινε. Μπρο. Οκ, εδώ είμαστε. Emma, John, I looked all over, but Gwyn not here either. That's not be expected either. For now, let's scan the area and gather information about Gwyn. Nah, John, I'd appreciate your help with investigating people around City Hall. Let's ask around to see if anyone has any information about Gwyn. ώστε τώρα τι πρέπει να ρωτήσουμε. Εδώ είναι. Όχι, αυτός είναι. I cleaned this ladder to see I could spot Gwyn from above, but no such luck. Θα πρέπει να ρωτήσουμε εσένα. You haven't seen my sweet roses around here, have you? Όχι. Managed to find an old friend of mine online. That girl in the cafe had such a cute bag. I should have asked her where she got it. My rival at work finally got the design down. He deserves sweet justice. Oh, yes, those. Αυτό πρέπει να το κοιτάξω πια, γιατί δεν πρέπει. Συγγνώμη. Gwen from the first justice. Oh, you mean that girl who always here? Yeah, she gets called in a deal with all the complaints lodged by folks near their dojo about how loud their training sessions are. I hear she often heads to a cafe off Central Plaza with a friend after she's done here at City Hall. Find any leads, John? That matches what I heard too. It sounds like she left Central Plaza with someone. For our next move, I suggest we investigate the food truck at that location. Understood. I'm on it. I know he's worried about his sister, but it must be go rushing off like that each time. I suppose that's how it is with family, and anyway, we should hurry after him. Όπου εδώ είμαστε. Emma, John, there's no sight of Gwen here either. Again, we need to ask around to learn more. Well, if since our local detective that usual fire blast roast for you today, I'm in a mood of something else. I'll take one flamethrower roast. And any information you have on a certain missing girl to go. Oh, I'm getting questions here. I'll spill helping out with that investigation seems fun. Her? Yeah, I've seen her. She came by earlier with the dynamic 4 girl. Any idea who that could be, John? Μπορεί κανάρι, ποιος ξέρει. Those two seems like polar opposites, but perhaps opposites are attract, as they say. Ivor, do you know if your sister is close to Canary from Dynamic 4? The name isn't right for any bells. Where can I go to meet this Canary? You just had a promotion match against Canary, didn't you, John? Where was it? Νομίζω αυτό. Ivor, hold up. Are you sure Canary's at the selector's? You just had a promotion match against Canary, didn't you, John? Where was it? Ας πούμε αυτό. Ratchet's consumer, huh? I'm on it. Ώστε ήταν η λάθος απάντηση που βρήκα. There he goes again. I'll be back later to grab that coffee. What? But we already got it started. We should hurry to rush in customers too. Come on, John. Ειναι. We certainly hope to see you again soon. Ναι, κρατηθείτε. Wow, τι είναι αυτό εδώ? Call for screw. Να και εδώ είναι. It would seem there's no sight of Gwen here either. Hey, what's the big idea? Don't just go around telling randoms where to find me. This massive metal barger is on nowhere, yelling "Where's Gwen?" so loud I nearly had a heart attack on stream. His lurking pups and ain't here for, or there would have been an all-out brawl. Sorry, Canary, we promise we won't reveal your location to anyone else, but we need your help. We're looking for someone named Gwen. This gentleman is her older brother. Thanks, Detective. Obvious, but like I said, G-Vault ain't here. Still, I loved a quiz, so tell you what. Try guessing it if you're close. Maybe I'll tell you what I know. Please, you simply must tell me where she is. Back up, big guy. You're creeping me out. You've ever heard of personal space? I hope you'll take my refusal to back down as proof of how worried I am about Gwen. Mute its muscle bag. If you're so worried, then try paying more attention to what she gets up to. Oh, right. John, I almost forgot you were here. If you're finally decided to join the canistery crew, I guess I could give you a hint. But not until I get my revenge for our last battle. How else I'm gonna heal my wooden ego? In that case, why not have a rematch now? If John wins, you tell us where we should look for Gwen. Not sure how a fancy detective got up in this familiar tech case, but I'm afraid I'm win. John, just to warn you, I've updated my game since last time. You ready to lose? I'll win again. Bring it on. No mercy this time. I'm going in for over. Okay. Φαίνεται πως θα την ξαναπαλεύσουμε.
Από όλους ο καλύτερος να γίνω προσπαθώ. Να τα εκπαιδεύσω είναι ο σκοπός, αφού τα μαζέψω εδώ. Ταξιδεύω παντού στη γη, ψάχνω εδώ και εκεί. Στο κάθε ποκεμον μπορείς τη δύναμη να βρεις. Ποκεμον τα θέλω τώρα, όλα τώρα εδώ. Ποκεμον είναι το πεπρωμένο μου. Ποκεμον σε έναν κόσμο που πολεμάει για το παρόν. Ποκεμον τα θέλω τώρα, τα θέλω εδώ. Στο λέω καθαρά λοιπόν, με διδάσκεις σαν διδάσκω εγώ. Ποκεμον, Ποκεμον τα θέλω τώρα εδώ. Κάθε πρόκληση σκληρή με θάρρος θα κοιτώ. Πρέπει ο τόπος να σωθεί, γι' αυτό θα πολεμώ. Έλα για να φτιάξουμε ομάδα δυνατή. Όλα θα τα αλλάξουμε αν είμαστε μαζί. Ποκεμον τα θέλω τώρα, όλα τώρα εδώ. Ποκεμον είναι το πεπρωμένο μου. Ποκεμον σε έναν κόσμο που πολεμάει για το παρόν. Ποκεμον τα θέλω τώρα, τα θέλω εδώ. Στο λέω καθαρά λοιπόν, με διδάσκεις σαν διδάσκω εγώ. Ποκεμον τα θέλω τώρα, τα θέλω τώρα, τα θέλω τώρα.
Τέλειωσε. Σε κερδίσαμε. Το σημαίνει ότι τώρα θα πρέπει να μας πεις. Your transform my whole team ever electrode again. Νεπ. Ώρα να μας πεις. Και βρίζει πάλι. Pant pant. Yeah, what's with you? You're not supposed to get stronger than me. Whatever, you wanna know about G-Vault, yeah? She's been kinetic since way back, so we're pretty close sometimes. we hang out and play games together and stuff. In one game, she's says she mentioned how she's looking for some spot that could be all hers, a place that can't be found in the world. What, that doesn't make sense. All I know is what I heard, that G-Vault wanted to go where the X, Y, and Z axis don't meet up, whatever that means. And she was going on about meeting to beat Pokemon whose type her partner is weak to. Last I heard, she was headed to some fountain, expected a Pokemon like that so she could at least imagine how she'd beat in her head. A fountain, now we're getting somewhere. Ivor, do you know which Pokemon your sister has as her partner? Of course, that would be Charmander, the luring Pokemon. Its type is Ghost and Fire. That fountain seems like a pretty important clue, John. Which fountain, despite a Pokemon that Gwen Sheldon would struggle with, I wonder. Florges, νομίζω. Florges is a fairy type, which should usually be a... Nah. That fountain seems like a pretty important clue, John. Which one's you... Νομίζω αυτό ή αυτό ακούγεται καλό. Ας πούμε αυτό για αρχής. Yeah, Charmander is a water type Pokemon, isn't it? And Charmander is fire type, which is... Actually, I still didn't have to great, so we should look for it. Yes, I'm on it. Has anyone stopped to think that G-Vault might just want some alone time? I'd probably need space if I had to deal with a bad brother like Ivor, a lot of space. Knowing that doing, he's probably headed to a wild zone and now to look for an actual... No. Don't worry. It's my duty to protect the peace in Lumiose, and that's exactly what I plan to do. Come on, John. Let's hurry over to the fountain in Blue Sector 7. Okay. Ivor, wait, it's a fountain. Okay, φύγαμε. Βασικά, πρώτα το κάνουμε αυτό και να γυρίσω πάλι πίσω. Τι θα μου πει όταν της πω κάτι? Και καταρχάς μπορώ να πω από εδώ μέσα. Ναι, μπορώ να πω εδώ μέσα. Σε αυτό είναι το δωμάτιό της, και εδώ προπονείται. Τι θα μου πεις? I'd probably need space if I had to deal with a brother like Ivor, a lot of space. Okay, αυτό θα πει πάλι. Emma, John? I only see a fountain here. There's no sight of Gwen anywhere. So you don't have any idea where Gwen might be in this area then? But this must be the right place. There's the glaring fountain just like Canary told us. Well, John, do you think we'll find Gwen somewhere around here? Δεν ξέρω. You're unsure. We don't have any other leads to go on through process of elimination. This should be the place. But if so, where could Gwen be hiding? This place is just an empty square. What else did Canary tell us? Let's see, there was something about a place where the X, Y, and Z axis didn't meet. Yes, of course, the X-axis is horizontal to the U-axis, it's vertical, and the Z-axis is depth, which means we're likely starting from the right place. I'm guessing our X-axis is correct. Next we need to adjust our U-axis. Once we do, that will be on the right track to find Gwen. You mean we should go down into the sewers? But there's a lot of water in the way. What would you approach, John? I'd vaporize the water. No, drink υποθέτω θα ήταν καλό. Stop the water. That sounds like a tall hoarder. The skill I'd hoped in the first of justice can certainly help us solve this problem. Aha! I have it. I just smashed the fountain. That would cause the water to shoot upwards, yes. Then the water pool below will drain away. Yes, perfect solution. Go, Frank's use. Stop right there. You can't just destroy city's property. Honestly, I can't see why people complain about the first of justice taking things too far. But you might be onto something, Ivor. Maybe we can stop the water from flowing somehow. Then I shall use my material arts after all. And John, I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. If we freeze the fountain nozzle to stop the flow, the water that fills the pool below out, the empty into the sewers, then we have investigated. Okay, ώστε πρέπει να βρούμε έναν τύπο πάγου, σωστά. Find a Pokemon that can use Ice Beam. Okay. Καταρχάς, έχουμε εμείς Ice Beam στο Pokemon μας. Έχουμε Ice Beam μήπως? Ναι, έχουμε εδώ. Και μπορεί να το μάθει αυτό εδώ, ναι. Ή μπορεί και να το μάθει και το Absol, αλλά όχι, εγώ προτιμώ να το μάθει αυτός εδώ. Δεν ξέρω ποιο κάνει πιο πολύ damage. Και τα δύο είναι στα level 90 υποθέτω, οπότε... Όχι, power 60 είναι αυτό και power 30 είναι αυτό. Οπότε θα βγάλουμε το... Ναι, ας βγάλουμε το Aqua Jet αν είναι. Ορίστε, βρήκαμε το Pokemon. Looks like you brought a Pokemon that can use Ice Beam. Well done. Now that freeze the water in that fountain. Τέλεια. Οκ, φιλαράκο. Ναι. Now then, freeze the water in the fountain. Ναι, αυτό έκανα και από πριν, αλλά δεν μου το έκανε. Marvelous done, John. Look, all the water's draining through the sewers. And as long as the fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick then, let's search those sewers. I shall go on ahead. Ivor certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head in too, John. Okay. Ώρα να μάθουμε τι έχει εδώ μέσα. Επίσημα επιστροφή. The sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they get in here? Wild Pokemon, you say? But will Gwen be safe down here then? That's why we're trying to find her. Understood. I'm on it. There he goes again. Come on, we should help him look for Gwen John. Watch out for wild Pokemon. Ναι, έγινε ό,τι πεις. Λοιπόν, πρώτον, εσύ... Όχι change move, τι κάνω. Pokemon, αυτό ήθελα να κάνω και... και να βάλουμε εσένα. Γιατί πρέπει να σας εκπαιδεύσουμε για να σας κάνουμε δυνατά. Λοιπόν, προσεκτικά σε wild Pokemon. Oh! Γιατί όχι, θα σε πιάσω. Πώς έγινε αυτό, δεν έχω ιδέα, αλλά τέλος πάντων. Πιάσαμε ένα σκράκι. Tell me, there you are, John. It looks like this lock is preventing us from going farther in. Then let us power through with our pure strength. Shall I smash through this barrier so we may proceed? No destroying public property. Nah. John, let's take a closer look and see if we can't figure this out. Which area do you want to check? Keyhole. It looks like a regular lock made from some sort of metal. Hello? Which area do you want to check? The gasp. There are only gaps between doors and the floor. Keyhole. Workshops. A typical keyhole, nothing out of the ordinary here. You don't notice anything usual about the door. So there's no clever way to open the door then. I guess we just have to find the key. Where do you think the key could be, John? Maybe a Pokemon has it, ποιος ξέρει. You might be right. There's not much to on there. As it stands, we can't even make an educated guess. Wow. Ίσως αυτό μπορεί να ξεκλειδώσει την πόρτα. Well, that Pokemon had some keys. That was a key cliff, right? Let's go after it. Ναι. Και εγώ αυτό είπα. Ίσως αυτό θα έχει τη λύση. Cliff. It seems possible that one of Cliff's keys could help us open that lock back there. Then I shall go ahead and catch it. The Pokeball I'll throw catch speeds of over 100 miles per hour. This does unfortunately mean there is a chance of Kiwi being knocked out as a caught, but that's just a risk we'll have to take. Stop it there! That's hardly different than punching the door. Think we're not in an silent museum, you know. This also raises some corrects about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. Anyway, I think we can safely leave this matter to John. Here, feel free to use those Ultra Balls. Ώστε πρέπει να χρησιμοποιήσουμε Ultra Ball για να το πιάσουμε. Alright, now catch that Kiwi. Don't forget, we don't want to just knock it off. We want to catch the Kiwi. Okay, το πιάσαμε. Nice catch. I feel I have weaknesses. They're very instances of masterful capture. That's a bit exclusive. No, I mean, well, all cats Pokemon like that, right? Anyway, let's see if we can get that lock open for us. We're counting on you, Kiwi. It doesn't seem to have the key for this lock. I really thought that was going to be the trick to getting through here. How about this then, Madam Detective? If we are truly stuck, perhaps we might try out my plan. First off, thanks for calling me Madam Detective. Just Detective or Emma works too. Now, what was your plan, Ivor? If there is no gimmick of McLean to open this lock, then it must be opened by a key. But there is no guarantee that said key can even be found in this sewers. Since we cannot open the key, we must let my hardened fist become the key. Our path will be opened thanks to my power. Justice Punch. With that, our way is clear. Let's press on. So that was his call, a plan. Personally, I'd call it brutal force. In any case, we should hurry after him. Ναι, αφού πρώτον, πώς το λένε. Να διαδέψω λίγο τα Pokemon μου. Οκ, ώστε αυτό το πιάσαμε για το τίποτα. Όχι, φαντάσματα, δώσουμε αυτό. Nugget. Οκ. Pokeball. Τι ήταν αυτό? Τι ήταν αυτό? Α, είναι τα τέτοια, horsey Pokemons. Όχι, από εδώ είναι που ήρθαμε, σωστά. Ναι, από εδώ είναι που ήρθαμε, οπότε πρέπει να πάμε από εκεί. Οκ. Μην μου πεις ότι έχουμε και άλλη πόρτα μπροστά μας. Όχι, τι είναι εδώ? Ένα Chandelure ήταν αυτό. Did you both see that? It was a Chandelure, the lurking Pokemon. It may be the very same Charmeleon that Gwen has as her partner. Τότε τι περιμένουμε, ας το πιάσουμε. Και αυτή πρέπει να είναι. Πώς φτάσατε εσείς από εκεί, ούτε καν που κουνηθήκατε από τη θέση σας. It looks like a dead end. No doors or anything. And no sign of Clandis either. It's a ghost type Pokemon, so it's not surprised that I can banish it at will. If it's indeed Gwen's partner, then maybe it vanishes to whatever Gwen is. I keep adversing Gwen the situation, I'd say that highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room, John. Some old electric panels. You tried to flip in a few switches, but nothing happened. Okay, αυτό το κοιτάξαμε. You don't know what these four machines are for, but they don't seem related to the case. Okay. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room, John. Αυτό μόλις τώρα έκανα. Cluster of pipes and some values, nothing special about them. Αυτό το κοιτάξαμε. Εδώ δεν έχει τίποτα, αυτό το κοιτάξαμε. Το κοιτάξαμε. You took a good look at the place color crates, but they don't seem to be anything special. Okay. We've checked all over this room, but there's no sign of any hidden contention. In that case, the only courses of action is to act. Strength, power, strike is justice. Justice punch. Huh? That's odd. I have smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I've punched a wall and had my fist go straight through without breaking it. It felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? The wall wasn't real in the first place. So someone or something conjures up that illuminous of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly I must enforce even more difficult training if I wish to smash these walls. But for now, let us process. I am sure Gwen is waiting for us on the other side. No. Let's keep pushing ahead, John. Periodo. This chill I felt when passing through it makes me think this could be the work of a ghost type. So you're saying that a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to the side of us? I think so, though we can't prove it yet. I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokemon of Lumios. Yes, the wild zone will separate us no more, and everyone will be the happier for it. John, look there. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwen's partner. Wait, Chandelure, please help us find Gwen. Her partner Pokemon is clearly roaming around and doesn't seem particularly excited. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwen's disappearance, the corpse isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry, John. Okay. Τι περιμένουμε? Και εσύ πρέπει να είσαι τέτοια. Gwen. We found you, our missing person. We're the village who trapped you down here. Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the corrupt behind all this? I think Gwen would have reached a different and definitely to seem her brother just now if it were him. Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you Excellent dedication, John, though I suppose Gallipoli may be a bit strong. What are you saying, Madam Detective? Gwen was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. The supposed victim here is Gwen, however, she came here of her own volition. That's true. That's the truth behind with whole cases. No. The truth. If you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. Okay, τότε. Here, I'll heal up your Pokemon and leave the rest to you, John. Thank you. Παρόλο που το έχω ήδη γιατρεύσει, αλλά okay. Are we doing this? Nah. I'm going to win, so you all leave me in peace. Strength is power, strength is justice. Okay, να δούμε εσύ τι έχεις.
Από όλους ο καλύτερος να γίνω προσπαθώ. Να τα εκπαιδεύσω είναι ο σκοπός, αφού τα μαζέψω εδώ. Ταξιδεύω παντού στη γη, ψάχνω εδώ και εκεί. Στο κάθε ποκεμον μπορείς τη δύναμη να βρεις. Ποκεμον τα θέλω τώρα, όλα τώρα εδώ. Ποκεμον είναι το πεπρωμένο μου. Ποκεμον σε έναν κόσμο που πολεμάει για το παρόν. Ποκεμον τα θέλω τώρα, τα θέλω εδώ. Στο λέω καθαρά λοιπόν, με διδάσκεις σαν διδάσκω εγώ. Ποκεμον τα θέλω τώρα εδώ. Κάθε πρόκληση σκληρή με θάρρος θα κοιτώ. Πρέπει ο τόπος να σωθεί, γι' αυτό θα πολεμώ. Έλα για να φτιάξουμε ομάδα δυνατή. Όλα θα τα αλλάξουμε αν είμαστε μαζί. Ποκεμον τα θέλω τώρα, όλα τώρα εδώ. Ποκεμον είναι το πεπρωμένο μου. Ποκεμον σε έναν κόσμο που πολεμάει για το παρόν. Ποκεμον τα θέλω τώρα, τα θέλω εδώ. Στο λέω καθαρά λοιπόν, με διδάσκεις σαν διδάσκω εγώ. Ποκεμον τα θέλω τώρα, θέλω τώρα, θέλω τώρα.
My justice wasn't wrong. I simply lacked power. Well, rough in any case, and well cure both of you. Do you know these two, Gwen? Of course, Emma is the greatest detective in all of Lumios, and John is a member of Team MZ. He also the richest canary quizways. I see. And what did you mean when you said, well, detector? Where to start? You break every smartphone you touch, Ivor. And once you start battling in the ZA Royale, you don't stop even when dawn comes. You training will keep going on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I'm the one who deals with all the complaints about your behavior. It is an enormous burden. So I asked Thomas and one of the Kilfi to help me hide down here. That way you would be unable to participate in any promotion matches. But then you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing the fist of justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, you were. So I would love to see you give my brother a good thrust, John. It's true then. John is my opponent for my next promotion match. See for yourself. There it is, plain as day. Well, it seems I must prepare for our bout. I hope you will all excuse me. Honestly, I'm unlikely to look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hidden place like this. It's almost undirectable with all these barriers and tricks the Pokemon help put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelure, though it was only a lightweight back then. The ghost type Pokemon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on Oceans. I love this quiet down here and the dark. Well, now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. This may be your favorite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long terms, let's say. Of course. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscles could come in handy during my investigation. Extra muscles, please, no another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out of in a pit, though I decided not to use it unless necessary. Oh, and Gwen, tell Ivor I'll be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match, John. When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. Okay. Πρώτον πρέπει να διατρέψω τα Pokemon μου. No, συγγνώμη γι' αυτό. Δεν μπορούμε ακόμα να εξελίσσουμε τα Pokemon μας. Ναι, μέχρι στιγμής ας το αφήσουμε έτσι όπως είναι αυτά. Και πάμε τώρα να αντιμετωπίσουμε. Πάμε να αντιμετωπίσουμε τον τέτοιο. Αλλά αυτό θα το κάνουμε στο επόμενο επεισόδιο, γιατί τώρα το παίζουμε πολλά λεπτά. Στο επόμενο επεισόδιο, παιδιά, θα αντιμετωπίσουμε εκείνον, γιατί αυτή ήταν μια μεγάλη τώρα περιπέτεια που κάναμε. Και περάσαμε λίγο μια δύσκολη μέρα σήμερα, αλλά τέλος πάντων δεν θα τα συζητήσω τι έγιναν τα προηγούμενα, αλλά το σταματάμε μέχρι εδώ τώρα το βίντεο, παιδιά. Κάναμε λίγη προπόνηση, παλέψαμε σκληρά, προπονηθήκαμε και τώρα είμαστε έτοιμοι να αντιμετωπίσουμε εκείνον. Γι' αυτό ας δώσουμε τα δυνατά μας και ας ελπίσουμε να γίνουμε δυνατότεροι ακόμα, πιο δυνατότεροι ίσως θα έλεγα. Και ποιος άλλος ξέρει, να καταφέρουμε να κερδίσουμε και εκείνον με αυτά τα Pokemon τώρα που έχουμε. Είναι τύπος μαχητής, είπε, αν δεν κάνω λάθος. Νομίζω ο επτάμενος τύπος που έχω Talon Flame θα έχει το πλεονέκτημα απέναντι σε εκείνον, ό,τι δείξει. Αλλά τέλος πάντων θα σταματήσουμε μέχρι εδώ. Και ποιος ξέρει τι θα γίνει στο επόμενο επεισόδιο, θα τον κερδίσουμε και θα προχωρήσουμε μπροστά. Θα το μάθουμε την επόμενη Δευτέρα. Αν σας άρεσε, παιδιά, μην ξέχασετε να βάλετε μια εγγραφή και να αλλάξετε αυτό εδώ το βίντεο. Και πάντοτε θα σας δω στο επόμενο βίντεο. Γεια σας!